Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show. I am your host, Justin Robinson, and like always, I have the man himself, Coach Derrick Burroughs. How you doing, Coach?
Very well, very well. Considering the situation, okay.
That's great. That's great. Good to see you in good spirits. Clark Atlanta played well this week, but so did Lane, despite the turnovers. Do you feel that you guys beat yourselves?
I never went for the attitude, you beat yourself. You know, though they came in, they beat us. We gave them a lot of gifts in 5 turnovers. Right. And when you turn the ball over 5 times, the chances of you winning is very slim. But I never believed in that adage, you know, you beat yourself. They came and did what they had to do.
Holiday rushed for 94 yards, one of his best performances of the season. How do you feel about his performance?
Well, I mean, I thought he did well for us. I'm more concerned about the whole team and the offense and the defense. But it's always good when individuals on the team do something well. But it's about the team and not necessarily about one person. But I was very pleased with the effort he gave us.
Amari Hampton has continued to emerge as a #1 receiver. He had a 30-yard touchdown reception this week. How has his development? How has he developed throughout the season since game 1?
Well, he's been a stand-up kid for us. He's a great kid. He's a good person. Comes from a good family, and I just love him to death. So, you know, even if Omari wasn't the athlete he was, I still like him as a person.
You guys had over 300 yards of total offense. Right. Do you feel like you guys are improving?
Well, sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I think we take steps forward and then we take steps back. If we improve in the running game, we don't improve in the passing game. Right. If we improve in the passing game, we don't improve in the running game. If we do well in both, we don't play good defense. So, right now, we're kind of a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde team. You never know what you're going to get right
now. You guys had the ball for over 30 minutes in the game. Was that part of the game plan, and does that help your defense?
It's always part of the game plan to keep the ball, and that always helps the defense. We got to keep the ball in crucial situations, and then we got to score points early. And then we keep the ball. You know, if you keep the ball 30 minutes and you're down 25 points, I mean, it doesn't really mean as much. Right. So we got to keep the ball. I mean, it means more when you're up and you're leading in the game, opposed to when you're behind and holding on to the football.
Despite the 4 interceptions, the defense only gave up 1 touchdown in that second half. What improvement did you see from the defense this week?
Well, I just thought they played hard. You know, our defense is still a work in progress. Right. We still got a whole lot of new faces on defense. So we're still a work in progress, but I'm proud of the kids that they hung in there and kept trying. And, you know, I would love for this season to be different, but if the kids out there giving everything they got, I guess that's all we can ask for.
Do you feel that this game can be a turning point for the season?
I think any game can be a turning point for the season. I think any play can be a turning point for the season. So we just gotta find that niche and roll with it.
Are you excited about the direction that your team is going in?
No, absolutely not. We're 1-3. Am I excited about that direction? Absolutely not.
How would the Dragons build off this game heading into the future?
Well, we can watch film. We can learn from our mistakes. We can try not to keep making these same mistakes we keep making last week that we made in
a lot of mental mistakes.
In Texas College game and Morehouse game, we keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I'd like to see us improve and and show progress and use our football talents along with our football IQ.
What are some of the lessons you hope the players and the coaching staff can take away from this game?
Well, you know, I like to take away lessons when you win. You know, but of course you can take away lessons when you win just as you can when you lose. But there's a lot we got to learn, and then we got to have our ears open, and we got to be willing to listen.
Right.
And sometimes I'm not sure we do that all the time.
And that's it for the first segment. We'll be right back with the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Lights, camera, action. The mass communication department needs help. All students are welcome to help out with the production of the Coach Burroughs Show every Monday. Any help would be appreciated.
And welcome back. Welcome back to the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show. You guys play Tuskegee this upcoming week. Tuskegee lost last week against Finley, 61-0. So both teams are coming into this week after tough losses. Do you feel that Tuskegee will be coming in here feeling like they have something to prove?
Oh, I don't think so. Tuskegee has been, Lane has been playing football for a long time, so has Tuskegee, and we haven't beat them in a while, if we've ever beat them. So, no, I don't think that they would think they have anything to prove against us because we've never beat them before, not that I know of. And we could have in the past. But we got to make sure that we get our kids ready to play.
All right. How do you guys bounce back this week?
Win. We win the game. Go out and play good defense. We go out and play good offense. We don't turn the ball over. And we play good defense.
Right. So you have never beaten Tuskegee as a head coach at Lane. Does this serve as motivation going into this week?
No, it doesn't serve any more motivation than anybody I've beat. I try to prepare for every game we play, and the fact that we've never beaten Tuskegee doesn't motivate me any more or less. I motivate myself for every game.
Lane comes into this game as the underdog. Does this put more or less pressure on your team to perform?
I don't think so.
It doesn't really matter to you as a coach?
No, we're always the underdog though. so
Right.
it's never really anything different for us. We don't know. We just, our kids just go out and play.
What would a win against Tuskegee mean to you guys?
I just told our kids that it's like we go in and we win, we beat Tuskegee. It's like a new season for us. It's like a new beginning for us. And to be honest, it really is, because this is our first conference game. Because Tuskegee is on our side, on the west side of the SIAC conference. And this is the first team we played on the west side. So we'd be 1-0 in the West. It's a new season, it's a new day. And I believe that. I just got to get our kids to buy it.
You said at the beginning of the season that to win a championship, you have to beat Tuskegee and Miles.
Right.
Whoever wins this game this weekend would be first place in the Western Division, like you just said.
That's where I see it, man.
How would a win against Tuskegee help turn the season around for the Dragons?
Well, I think we just addressed that, but I think it would be absolutely great for us. It gets harder and harder sometimes to come to work on Sundays and after losses, and they take such toll on us as a coaching staff, because I know we want to win so bad.
Right.
And we're just not at that place right now.
What are you looking for out of your team leaders this week?
I'm looking for everybody to play hard and leave everything they got on the field. And if a player gives everything they got, ain't much more you can ask for, win or lose. But I think if you give everything you have, it's enough to win.
That is great. I actually enjoyed this. I wanted to tell you, because I haven't spoke to you since early Saturday, I wanted to tell you that you guys did play a heck of a game.
I appreciate it, but we gotta win, man. We gotta win for the school. We gotta win for Lane College, and we gotta, playing great games and losing just don't sit well with me. I can't stand it.
And we'll be right back with the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show. Man. Dang.
Why are you doing all this speeding? What time you gotta be there, huh? You ain't James Bond. You ain't some GTA character. You are not on Fast and Furious, okay? This is real life, and you are a normal pedestrian. Look at a speed sign, all right? Turn off that radio. Pay attention so you don't end up killing somebody like this fool almost did to me. This message is sponsored by Lane College, the power of potential. And remember, drive carefully.
Come on a journey with us to a world connecting you to your college. With a world that is changing at a rapid pace and is technology driven, the Mass Communication Department provides valuable news and information to the public, providing commentary, entertaining through film, radio, television. You can count on the Mass Communications Dragons to keep you on your toes and in the know of the latest activities going on campus on all social sites. WLCD, the voice of the Dragons.
And welcome back to the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show. Just like every week, we have audience questions for you guys to contact us and ask Coach Derrick Burroughs whatever you want to ask. You can contact us at broadcast@lanecollege.edu or on our social media outlets, on Facebook at Lane College Athletics and on Instagram at Lane Athletics. So the first question is from Sequoia. Sequoia asks, I have seen coaches give up when their team is struggling. How hard is it as a coach to keep coaching?
Not very hard, man. The ones that give up, they're not real coaches.
Amen.
I've never experienced that. I don't know anybody. I'm glad I don't know anybody. I'm glad I don't know any coaches that do that.
I've seen that once before though. A coach actually basically tell his team yeah, we're done. This game is over with. Okay. It was a long time ago though. Alex asks, some people say that playing tougher opponents in non-conference games will prepare a team more for the conference. What do you think?
I think in some cases it can. In some cases it can prepare you for conference play. Also, in other cases, it can get your team pretty banged up for conference play also.
Right.
So it can work for or against you.
Has its pros and cons.
Yes.
Dion asks, how do you feel about the NFL's response to the comments President Trump made this week? Do you agree with the way the players have responded?
Well, I'm all for players and any individual expressing themselves in protest, whatever way they choose. I don't watch NFL football, so I don't. I missed all the hoopla this weekend. So I haven't watched the NFL game in 20-something years. So I don't even watch
Do you know the comments that President Trump made?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he was speaking. He actually called a lot of NFL players out of their names, called them sons of bees at a rally.
Oh, I did read about that on
yeah, that was wow.
On my cell phone. But as for the games this weekend, I didn't even watch any games. We work on Sundays.
So you don't have time to watch it?
No.
Willie asks, you seem to have a complex defense with the new starters and many different packages. Does it take time for the players to catch on to the complex system, and do you feel like they're getting it?
Yes, it does. And that's our biggest problem, is that we got a lot of new guys, and they're not catching on as fast as I thought they would.
Right.
Unlike, last year we had a lot of returners that already knew the defense.
Right.
So it's taking these guys a little bit longer to catch on, and so it's just something I got to deal with this year.
Ruben asks.
That's a good question, by the way. whoever asked that
Willie.
Willie. Is that a real name? Is that a real person?
Yeah, that's a real person. Ruben asks, what is your philosophy when it comes to playing and coaching football?
What's my philosophy? I don't know. I got a lot of philosophies. I have philosophies about offense. I got philosophies about defense.
Okay, what's your philosophy on defense?
About defense? Well, I'm a pressure guy. I like sending a lot of pressure. We like playing a lot of man-to-man coverage. We don't play a lot of zone coverage. So I'm one of those guys that likes to send pressure and make sure the quarterback doesn't hold the ball in his hands too long.
Right.
I'm a very aggressive kind of guy when I call plays. I like to make sure that we're in that quarterback's face. Now, on the flip side of that is you give up a lot of touchdowns that way. But that's my philosophy, and if that's going to be your philosophy, you got to live and die with both ends of it.
Right. Hannah asks, do you often get a vacation, and what do you like to do for a vacation?
No. Don't have it.
You don't have any no split time where you can just go venture off somewhere alone?
No. I sure don't. I don't have any vacation time.
Other than football, well, we know you don't watch football. So, what other sports do you like to watch or play?
Well, I mean, I watch the NBA playoffs, because they don't play really into the playoffs. But I like watching, and I'm a big college football fan. I love watching college football. I'm a big college football fan. First and foremost, I'm a big Lane College Dragon fan. But after that, I'm from Alabama, so I'm a big Alabama fan. So
you're a big Bama fan.
I'm a big Bama fan.
I'm a big Lane College fan myself, but I always go blue. University of Michigan.
Okay, well, I don't know anything about Michigan, but my allegiance is to Lane, and then Alabama, and then maybe Memphis, So,
he said maybe Memphis. Yeah. Ashton asks, when you're at home, how important are the fans to pump up the team?
Well, I don't hear the fans much, believe it or not, but when we do something well, those are the times sometimes I'll turn around and everybody seems to be into it. But I don't really hear the fans much. I be trying to concentrate on calling the right play at the right time.
Right.
So, believe it or not, a lot of times you don't hear people back there.
Dylan asks, what importance do you feel an athletic program plays in the growth and success of a school?
Well, I think that athletics is the front porch to every college and university. That's just me personally feel that way. The more your athletic program grows, the more your student enrollment grows. So if you grow athletics and grow the band and things like that, I think more students want to be a part of your school. If you win, more students want to be a part of your school just because of your football program or just because of your basketball program. So, I'm all for growing athletics.
Okay, how do you feel about? Okay, I know it's football season, but basketball season around the corner, and you are the athletic director. Right. How do you feel about your basketball team going into this season?
Well, to be honest, I haven't thought much about basketball because I have so much on my plate in terms of football. But I was excited about our basketball team. We went 17-3 last year in conference. I'm not quite sure how many returners we have, but I think we all get excited when you win.
Right.
And after coming off the season we had last year, we all excited about basketball season. I just hope that we can follow our basketball team and do some of the things our basketball team has.
Okay, you should have asked this a little earlier, but your special teams play. How do you feel about your special teams play Saturday? You guys had 3 chances to pin them deep in their own red zone, end zone.
I thought that was horrendous. I thought that we should have pinned them down in the inside their 5-yard line several times. We didn't get it done, and that's just part of the whole problem. You know, we all got problems. You know, we have problems defensively, we have problems offensively, and sure enough, special teams reared his head. I thought we would get it done. We didn't get it done either one of those plays you're speaking of. So we got to get better with it.
Got to get better with it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Coach Derrick Burroughs Show. I am your host, Justin Robinson. And like always, Coach Derrick Burroughs, you guys have a blessed and wonderful night.